bro. Shit don't end in this fucking community. The Final Fantasy XIV community is on a downward spiral, and it has been painful to watch. So early last year, well, about the middle of last year, we had something happen. Something very bad happen. What was that? It was this. What is that? That's a fucking billboard. I don't remember where this is. I think it's in like downtown LA or some shit, like some very densely populated area. Now you can see from this billboard, it is a nightclub, the Rain nightclub, and they're doing a summer bash because it was summer. I remember seeing this. I was moving at the time, and I was laughing my ass off because this shit is dumb as fuck. Because here's the fucking thing. This was an in-game community taking an intellectual property, Final Fantasy XIV, and plastering it without the permission of the people who distribute Final Fantasy XIV on a paid billboard ad. As expected, this shit was taken down and the people with it were banned. Because this is stupid. This is you have to be ignorant to copyright law to do some shit like this. It was in Texas? Okay. It was in Texas. Probably Austin, Texas, because smart people don't live in Austin. Anyways, that's besides the point. Either way, this was stupid. This was dumb. Everybody agreed it was dumb. And I thought a lot of people got the memo. I thought everybody learned their lesson from this. Nope. Because as I just showed, we got another one. We got a live one, boys. We got another fucking FF ad that distributes the intellectual property of Squeenix without Squeenix's permission. So, as you can see here, it's another fucking nightclub. Club Pink. The new era. A Final Fantasy XIV RP. This was an ad on YouTube displaying a modded character. I don't think this one is as egregious as this one, but this one's still pretty fucking bad. Because at least with this one, you could argue like, okay, well, like they didn't like use anything that like was the intellectual property, technically speaking, of Square Enix, right? Like this, they fucking just straight up plastered the FF logo on this shit. They just kind of said Final Fantasy XIV RP. Now here's the thing. This video, 100% okay. As an ad though, absolutely not. The billboard was using assets that hadn't been released yet too. That is a good point. Because this dress, I think, was not in the game. So people data mined it to use it probably with a third-party tool or whatever. This doesn't really have any of that. And you could easily argue with this one that it was done in Photoshop, that they took a Makote and they made her look a little nicer. Like this one is not as egregious. That being fucking said, why haven't we learned our lesson? Why are we still doing this? You know, I mean, this will only reach so many eyes in Texas. This one's fucking digital. I could see this ad. And I don't even live in Texas. And if I can see this ad, if you live in Canada, you can probably see this ad. If you live back east, you could probably see this ad. Everybody can see this ad. But this one was contained. This one is more egregious, but this one is contained. However, that doesn't make it any less dumb. Because this is some dumbass shit. It's like, it's not... Look, I get the idea of, as someone who has ran, you know, RP events, as someone who has ran RP guilds, who has helped run roleplay guilds, I can understand trying to sit there and, trying to advertise, right? Try to get your name out there. Now, a smart person would advertise to the people that are interested in the product. Do you think some 40-year-old dad trying to learn how to do the Omega Protocol has any interest in Club Pink? Do you think some neckbeard who is watching ASMR videos have any interest in this? No. No, you know who does? People in the game. People who roleplay. People like on Balmung or Mateus or any of the other servers. It's the same with WoW. People on Moonguard and Wormrest Accord and Argent Dawn, all that, they're more likely to think positively about an ad like this rather than, Billy, who's, trying to watch porn, but he's watching it, but he's trying to look it up on YouTube because he's young. Like, this is stupid. This is not appeased to your audience. This is just throwing it out there in the wind and being criticized for it. But the moral of this story, don't do this. It's not smart and it's not clever. And at the end of the day, all you're going to do is you're going to get shat on by the community and probably banned.